Hello, grade 3. How are you? How do you do? Are you staying safe? Yeah, I am very, very good. I hope you are okay too. Now, I would like you to stay safe, okay? Stay safe from coronavirus, okay? And how do you stay safe from COVID-19? What you need to do, you need to wash your hands. You also need to wear your mask, don't forget that. You also need to keep social distancing, okay? Very important, okay? I miss you so much and I hope to see you very, very soon, okay? Now, like I said, welcome to Science for Grade 3 and my name is Teacher Seda, okay? So last time we talked about our sense organs, okay? We talked about our eyes, our ears, our nose, mouth, tongue, and hands, or the skin. We say that we use our eyes to see, nose to smell, tongue to taste, ears to hear or listen, then we use our skin to feel or hands to touch. Okay, so we talked about our eyes and the parts of our eyes, but today we are going to talk about our ears, okay, and the parts of our ears. So are you ready? Okay, good. So what do we use our ears for? What do we use these things for? Yeah, we use our ears to detect the sound. So our ear helps us to detect the sound, or you can tell the sound. If you hear the sound, you can tell what sound it is, okay? Now, our ear is made up of 3 parts. So there are 3 parts of the ear. 3 parts of the ear. We have the outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. Outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. So number 1 is the outer ear. So this one here is the outer ear, which we have the earlobe and the ear canal, okay? This one here, and this all inside here, we call it the ear canal. Then we have our middle ear. This is the middle ear. So the middle ear is, we have the eardrum, okay, in our middle ear. Then we have our inner ear, this one here. We have the cochlea, okay. Now this one here is, it sends the sound to our brain, okay. So let's look at the function of each of the parts of the ear. Now, like I say, the outer ear is made up of the pinna and the ear canal. The pinna and the ear canal. This is the pinna, the outer ear, or the ear lobe. Then we have the ear canal, this hole here. Okay, so this one here takes the sound. It collects the sound from the surroundings. So what are the functions? Functions of the outer ear are: 1, we have the pinna, this one here, which collects information, okay? It collects the sound from the surrounding. Then we have the ear canal, which sends sound into the middle ear. So when the pinna collects the sound, then it will channel it through the ear canal, and then the ear canal sends sounds to our ear drum. The eardrum is here, which is the middle ear. So remember, the outer ear is made up of the pinna and the ear canal. Pinna, the ear canal. The pinna collects information from the surrounding, and then the ear canal sends sound into. When the sound is collected, it's channeled through the ear canal, and then it's sent to the eardrum, which is the middle ear. And that one you find it in your textbook, page 5. Next, let's talk about the middle ear. Now, the middle ear is made up of the eardrum. The eardrum. One more time. The eardrum. And this is how the eardrum looks like. Okay, let me show you the eardrum. It's inside, still on page 5. This is the eardrum, the middle ear. Okay, here we have the eardrum. So remember, the outer ear is made up of the pinna and the ear canal. Okay, so this one collects the sound, then the sound is sent through our ear canal to our ear drum. So this is the eardrum, and it's found in the middle ear. Okay, so what is the function of the eardrum? Now, it shakes and vibrates, and then it helps the sound to reach the inner ear. So when it detects the sound, then it vibrates, and then it sends the sound to the what? To the inner ear, where we find the cochlea. Okay, so the middle ear is made up of the eardrum. This is the eardrum, and the function of the eardrum is to shake and vibrate, and this helps sound to reach the inner ear. Okay, next, still on page 5, we have the inner ear, which is made up of cochlea. The inner ear is made up of cochlea. Okay, cochlea. Now, this cochlea, this part here, the blue part, okay, so the cochlea's function is to, what is the function? To send message to our brain to tell us about the sound we hear. So remember, our sense organs are always connected to our nervous system, okay? And the nervous system consists of the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. Okay, so when we get the sense, we have the senses. So when we detect the sound with our ears, then it's sent through our nerves to our spinal cord and then to our brain. Then the brain will interpret and then send back the information. So this is the inner ear, which is the cochlea. Now, the cochlea's function is to send message to our brain to tell us about the sound that we hear. If it's a loud sound, or if it's a soft sound, or it's a sound of danger. Okay, so these are the parts of the ear. We have the outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. One more time. Outer ear, which is the brown part, middle ear, which is the pink part, and the inner ear, which is the blue part. Okay, so we use our ears to hear. Okay, we use our ears to hear. Use, U-S-E. Okay, so there is an E somewhere here. 1 minute, please. There is a letter E. Use. Okay, sorry. We use our ears to hear. We use our ears to hear. We use our ears to hear, or we can listen with our ears. So we can tell if sounds are loud or soft or pleasant or unpleasant. Okay, so pleasant sound are very good sound, and pleasant sound are very, very bad sound. Okay. So let's look at this one here. So let's look at the different sounds that we have. What are the different sounds that we have? Now, this is popping the corns. It's soft, right? What about when you have cymbals? Bang, bang. It's a very loud sound. Emergency. Wee, wah, wee, wah. Is it loud or soft? It's loud sound. Then we have a phone ringing. Is it a loud sound or a soft sound? It's loud sound. What about a tiger roaring? Is it a loud sound or a soft sound? And thunder, is it harsh or is it loud or soft sound? When you're playing the piano. Now, these are different sounds, okay? So we can detect different sounds from around us. We can detect loud sound, soft sound, pleasant sound, or unpleasant sound. Pleasant sound are good sound like music. When you hear soft music, it can make you to relax, okay? But when you get unpleasant sound, it's very, very bad also for your ears. Okay, so sound also warns us of danger, okay? When there is danger, you will get the sound and then you will do what? Run for your life, yeah? So even when you're walking, you want to cross the road and then a person driving can honk, beep, 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 beep. So that is danger. You either go back or you run, okay? But don't run on the road, okay? You have to follow the traffic rules and make sure that you use the zebra crossing, okay? Now, sound also warns us of danger. When there is danger, then yeah, you run. Like when there is fire, you get the sound, it's very loud, so you need to run for your life, okay? Next, taking care of our ears. How do we take care of our ears? Do we listen to very loud sounds? No, it's not good for our ears. So do not listen to very loud music. One more time. Do not listen to very loud music. That is one. 2, do not put sharp objects in your ears. Do not put sharp objects in your ears. Okay. Next, you need to see the doctor. So go for ear checkup regularly. Okay. Go for ear checkup. Don't do this. It's very dangerous. And also this one here is not so good. So this is how you can take good care of your ears. Okay. Now, our next topic is our skin. So our skin helps us to feel, okay? You can feel when something is hot, when something is cold, when something is rough, smooth, and so on and so forth. So our skin. So our skin helps us to feel or touch. Now, what are the parts of our skin? Now, that is your textbook, page 7, okay? Part of our skin. Now, our skin is made up of 2 parts, okay? We have the outer layer, this one here on top, and we have the inner layer, which is inside. So, the outer layer, inner layer. One more time. Outer layer, inner layer. Now, this is the outer layer. You can see, like when you check here, you see you have some hair, okay? And the inner layer, which is inside here. So, as you look at this, you see the picture, okay? So we have the sweat glands. This is where we get the sweat from. Like the sweat comes through the sweat glands, okay? And we have the follicles. These ones are the hair follicles on our skin. Now, also we have the blood vessels inside the inner layer. Now, what is the function of the skin layers? We have the outer layer. Now, this outer layer here, this one here, it prevents dirt from getting into our body. It prevents anything like dirt to get inside our body. Then we have the inner layer, okay? So this inner layer collects information about things we touch, okay? So when you touch something, when it's rough, it collects the information. Like I say, all our senses, they work in conjunction with our nervous system. So when you touch something and it's smooth, like this remote here, it's very, very smooth. So when you touch it like this, the inner layer will send the information to your brain to tell us how this thing feels, okay? When you touch something that is rough, like here on this mouse, it's rough, then the inner layer will send the message to our brain to tell us how that thing feels like. Okay, so our inner layer collects information about things we touch, then send the messages to our brain to tell us how the things feel. Okay, now this one here, this will send the message because it has got the nerves, so it will send the message to our brain, and then our brain will interpret how the thing feels like. If it's rough, if it's smooth, if it's soft like a bear. Okay, now look at this picture. This is a fingerprint. Now your fingerprint doesn't match anybody else's fingerprint. It doesn't match your mom's fingerprint. It doesn't match your dad's fingerprint. Everybody have their own fingerprints. Okay, now this is our skin. Like I say, we have two parts. Okay, we have the inner and the outer. The outer layer prevents that from getting inside our inner layer, and the inner layer collects information about things we touch, then send the message to our brain. Like I say, some things are soft, very soft. Some things are very, very rough. Okay, so like I said before, using our skin to feel, so we can feel if something is smooth or rough, hot or cold, hard or soft, dry or wet. So this one here, the pillow, how does it feel? It's soft. Okay, when it rains, it's wet. Okay, the sun is hot. So when the sun is in the sky, when it's too hot, when you touch your skin, you feel hot. Okay, so we can feel different things. Some things are soft, some things can become wet, some things are hot, some things are cold, rough, hard, dry, and smooth. So these are the way we can feel things, and then we feel them with our skin or when we touch them with our hands. Okay, so how do we take care of our skin? How do we take care of our skin? What do you need to do? You need to take shower. Okay, so shower at least how many times? 2 times in a day. Shower at least 2 times in a day, and wash yourself properly. Then you need to apply sunscreen to protect your skin from sunburn. So always apply sunscreen to protect your skin, okay, from the harsh rays of the sun. Then you also need to drink plenty of water. So drink plenty of water. One more time, how do we take care of our skin? Now we need to shower at least 2 times in a day. Apply sunscreen to protect your skin from sunburn, and then drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water, and your skin will remain soft and smooth. Okay, now I need us to read this together. My 5 senses. I can see with my eyes. One more time. I can see with my eyes. Number 2, I can hear with my ears. I can hear with my ears. Number 3, I can smell with my nose. I can smell with my nose. Good. I can taste with my tongue. I can taste with my tongue. And the last one, I can touch with my hands. So hands to touch, tongue to taste, nose to smell, ears to hear, and eyes to see. Very good. Don't forget that. Okay, so until then, I want to say thank you for staying with me, and I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. Please go through it one more time and make sure that you understand. Okay, so thank you so much, and see you again next time. Goodbye. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.